Hey everyone, Wendy here from the Edge Show TV. So excited to be here at this late hour. It's midnight on the East Coast, where many of our followers reside, and I'm in the Central Time Zone. It's 11 p.m. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this was because I know so many people who complain about having difficulty falling asleep, having difficulty winding down from the day. And I'm one of them sometimes. You know, I can lay there for a long time in bed trying to get to sleep. But over the years, I've learned all kinds of things about relaxing the mind, reducing anxiety, bringing yourself into your body and out of the mind chatter. And so I really wanted to share them with you here on the Ed Show TV because I think that my experience could help you. And then as we go along each night, um, I'm hopeful that you'll also be sharing some of your tips and tricks and things that you've learned and found that work to reduce anxiety and increase your ability to be present in the moment and achieve relaxation. So that's what it's all about, and I'm so glad you're here. So I just want to say from the beginning that some of the things that I'm going to talk about, you've probably heard from all different healers, right? Many things that are repeated, and I still think it's good to talk about those. They're important. And then I'm going to add some things that perhaps you haven't heard of, and they may or may not work for you. They're things that I've learned that work for me over the years. So one thing I want to say when you're getting ready to wind down, right? I have a lot of energy right now. It's not a wind down moment, right? So I'm going to first start my ritual for winding down. And that really starts, if you can, a couple of hours before you want to go to sleep. So let's say I want to go to sleep at uh, at 1 a.m. Central. It's 11 o'clock now. This is when I would start my winding down process, right? So there's several ways that we can begin the process, and tonight I'm going to go through one particular way. But as we go through each night, there'll be different things that you can select from until you find the thing that really works for you, because that's the most important thing, right? So I think that it is really important to have a routine because your brain gets used to this routine and it kind of lets you know, okay, I'm going to start this wind down process because I've started the routine, right? So, one thing that can be really helpful is to go through. I like to wear a lot of jewelry, right? I'm always wearing stones and bracelets and necklaces. And so part of my wind down, my ritual, is actually removing the jewelry. So I'll start, taking off my bracelets. And as I'm going through that process, I'm telling myself, yeah, it's starting to be that time in the night when I want to start to wind down, and this is the beginning of the process. So I take this stuff off and I'm going to put them over here on the table. And that's the beginning of my process. And I don't like to sleep in a lot of jewelry, so it kind of like is helpful, and it's moving my muscles, moving my joints. It kind of like is a signal to my brain that it's time to start that process of winding down, getting ready to sleep, getting ready to relax. So that's the beginning part of the ritual and the process for me. I also really enjoy aromatherapy, and I think that there are many scents that can trigger relaxation. I have a couple of oils here with me tonight. So this is organic lavender oil. Lavender is very well known to induce relaxation, right? So you can just open the bottle. If you want, just smell it. Take it in. Take a nice whiff. Breathe in and experience the smell of the lavender, which can be very relaxing. I also like to use the dropper to put it on my hand, just a little bit of it, and rub my hands together and breathe it in, right? It's another signal to my mind to start to wind down and relax. So, another scent that I really enjoy, that I find very relaxing, is the scent of chocolate. So I never really knew why this was relaxing to me. I thought maybe it was a triggering a memory that was a relaxing one, or maybe it's a comfort because, you know, when people bake cookies or brownies and you can smell the chocolate, it can be kind of, it's a happy, positive experience. But actually, chocolate induces theta waves for relaxation. So I did also obtain some oil that is a chocolate essential oil. So I'll smell that. Oh, smells so good. This is so good. And you have to find what really works for you. So certain oils like lavender, chocolate, chamomile, they can be very soothing and relaxing. This cocoa chocolate oil is so soothing to the skin as well. And just breathe it in. Automatically, I feel myself starting to relax, starting to wind down. So, the next step in my process, my rituals for winding down, reducing anxiety, um, would be to kind of relax my shoulders. So, you may or may not know that the vagus nerve is really important to stimulate when you're trying to relax, right? When you're trying to de stress. And so the muscles here, your upper trapezius and in and around your neck, really good to just kind of do a circular motion and relax. We're going to relax the upper trapezius muscles, rub on them, rub on your shoulder. You're stimulating your vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve is one of the cranial nerves. It's the longest nerve in your body. And it is very important to relaxation and reducing anxiety. Very important. So just kind of rub your own muscles. Also give yourself a hug. That can be really calming. Rub the upper trapezius, the shoulders, the chest. Really feel it and allow yourself to experience the relaxation in your upper body. It will stimulate your vagus nerve and relax the muscles. So the next thing that I would recommend in the process would be to do a relaxation exercise. Now, we're going to go through and do a total body relaxation. It's kind of a meditation. You can feel free to open your eyes, keep your eyes closed, whatever works for you. But it's important to just sit comfortably. You can lie down if that's more comfortable. Just however you feel supported, your body is supported, and you're feeling comfortable in the moment, right? So we're going to go through and we're going to start at the feet. But before we do that, I would like you to start to pay attention to your breath. So let's do a few breathing exercises. Let's take a breath in through your nose and then blow it out. You definitely want the exhale to be a little bit longer than the inhale. So let's do a few more of those. Breathe in through your nose and release. And we're going to go again. This time, put your hands on your belly here. I want you to breathe into your belly. So you feel your belly expand as you take a nice deep breath in. Breathe in and release. Very good. Feel free to make comments if you'd like, or just follow along with me. If you have a question, though, please ask your question and I'll try to get to it. So now that we've focused on the breath, I'd like to do just 3 more cleansing breaths. You're going to breathe in through your nose, all the way down into your belly, and then release it. I'm going to do it 3 times. Okay, ready? Breathe in and blow it out. Excellent. And another cleansing breath. In through your nose and blow it out. Excellent. One more time. Breathe in through your nose. And as you release, feel yourself relax into the chair or surface that you're lying on. Excellent. So now that we've paid attention to our breath, we're going to do a relaxation exercise. I'm going to start at the feet. So take a few moments, and if you're comfortable, close your eyes and feel as comfortable as you can. I'd like you to notice your toes. Wiggle your toes so that you can feel them. And then feel them relax. Allow the muscles in your toes to relax as you turn your attention to the rest of your feet. Notice if there's any tension in your feet, in your heels, in the arch, in the top of your foot, and allow it to relax now. Turn your attention to your calves. Notice if there's any tension there. Allow it to relax now. As you turn your attention to your knees, notice if there's any tension in your knees and allow them to relax. Notice if there's any tension now in your thighs and hips. Do your best to relax any tension that you find there. Your legs feel relaxed and limp as you turn your attention to your lower back. Take a few moments and notice if there's any tension in your lower back and allow it to relax now. Take a moment and pay attention to your belly. If there's any tension across your belly, let it relax now. Notice the muscles in your chest. If there's any tension in your chest, let it relax now. As you turn your attention to the upper part of your back, if you find any tension there, allow that to relax too. Feel that relaxation in your shoulders, all the way down to your fingertips. Allow your arms to relax and release any tension that you find there. Now notice your neck and your jaw. Any tension that you find in your neck and your jaw is released now as you feel relaxation in your jaw and your neck. Notice if your forehead is crinkled and tense, and allow it to relax all the way through to the top of your head. Your body is in a state of total relaxation. As you have paid attention to all areas, do one final scan and allow yourself to relax. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back with us. So we're going through winding down and relaxing to get ready for some sleep. We've done some massage to stimulate the vagus nerve, and there are other ways to do that as well that we'll go over in other evenings that we're together. Smelled some essential oils to stimulate relaxation, and allowed the whole body to relax. Another purpose of going through a total body relaxation is to really get into your body. Frequently, as people try to wind down, they have a difficult time because there's so much mental chatter. We have a difficult world. Life is not easy for many people, for most people. And so there's lots of things on your mind. So doing a total body relaxation where you just scan and relax all through your body gets you into your body and out of your mind. There are other ways to do this as well. And I want to talk for a moment about mindfulness. So I feel like you're all really present with me right now, and that's wonderful. And the goal with mindfulness is to be present in every moment where we're not paying attention to the mental chatter or thinking about what we need to do later or what we did yesterday or what we forgot to do today, right? We can go crazy with all of that. As you practice mindfulness, you learn to be in the present without judgment. And so I just wanted to bring that to your attention tonight. It's something that I want to work on as we go through our evenings together to work on reducing stress and learning to wind down and get really good sleep. I think it's very important to learn to be mindful, to learn to be present, and it really takes some practice. You know, we're not taught these things. Certainly, most of the time, we're not taught them by our parents because they don't know how to do it either, and we're not taught it in school. So it's something that we have to practice, and as we practice, it gets easier and easier to be in the present moment. And it's really delightful when you're able to achieve that because you're not thinking about all these things that creates more stress and you really miss what's right in front of you. So I just wanted to mention that as we worked on getting into our bodies and reducing the chatter, it just really helps us to find that space to reduce anxiety and be present and achieve the goal that we have in front of us. So the goal of our meeting tonight is to start to learn some techniques to reduce anxiety and relax and achieve relaxation and achieve mindfulness for improved sleep. And really that is very key to wellness altogether. Sleep is a key element, or what I like to call one of the remedies for health that is vitally important to our well-being. So if you're not sleeping or you're not sleeping restfully, then it's very likely that it will affect your health and wellness. So I'm so glad that you decided to join tonight. What I'd like to do now is a meditation where we are going to focus on breath and then continue our path to deep relaxation and out of anxiety. So I want you to get comfortable again, and begin to focus on your breath once again. So we're going to do 3 cleansing breaths like we did earlier, and do your best to do some deep breathing into your diaphragm. And it's easier if you, when you begin to do this, to put your hands on your belly so you can feel it like we did earlier when we did the total body relaxation. So if you put your hands there, you'll know if you're really getting the breath deeply in. So get comfortable, and if you'd like and you feel comfortable to do so, close your eyes and just listen to my voice. And we're going to just go on a little journey where we start with breathing, go on our journey, and get really into our bodies and into listening just to my voice to help you to get there to achieve some relaxation and connection, right? Okay, so let's do the breathing. Take a breath in through your nose, a nice deep breath, deep into your diaphragm, and release. And again, take a breath in through your nose, breathe in, and release. And one more time, breathe in through your nose, and release. Notice that your body is feeling relaxed and you feel safe and comfortable as you start to visualize yourself walking outside on a calm, beautiful day. The sun is shining and it's not too hot and not too cold. As you walk along your path, continue to feel safe and comfortable as you visualize yourself walking. Up ahead in the distance, you can hear the ocean. You can hear the waves coming in and coming out, and the seagulls in the sky. You continue to walk along. You step onto the sand. And you decide, since you're stepping into the sand, that you want to take your shoes off and really experience the feeling in your feet. You're walking on the sand, looking ahead at the water in front of you. You can see the sun dancing on the ocean water. It's a beautiful, calm, and serene picture. And since you have nothing in particular to do, you stop and take a seat in the sand. It feels safe and comfortable to do so as you sit and watch the waves coming in and rolling out. All you can focus on is the movement of the waves and the sun gently on your face and shoulders. You can feel the wind moving a little bit, going through your hair. You feel so grateful to be sitting on the beach. Your heart begins to fill with gratitude. It occurs to you just how blessed you really are, and you start to list in your mind the blessings that you can think of. You're really gentle with yourself, without judgment. And you may only be able to think of one blessing, but it feels so good to remember the blessings that you can remember in this moment, that your heart continues to fill with gratitude. Because your mind is calm and your body is relaxed, you start to remember all of the reasons why your life is so important. And the little details seem very unimportant in this moment. The gratitude and the blessings are in the forefront, and you feel happy and joyful to be alive. Your body feels completely at rest, and there's nothing else that you can think of in your mind. If other thoughts come in, you simply chase them away with the remembrance of the gratitude and the blessings that you have. You feel whole and happy in this moment. Take a few moments to savor that feeling and feel the gratitude filling in your heart and the knowledge that you are loved and safe and happy all at once in this moment. You realize that it's time for you to go from this space, because it's time for you to head home so that you can get some rest. You stand up and take a few last moments to look at the ocean flowing in and out, knowing that you're part of this universe, an essential part of this universe. You turn, realizing that you've got to grab your shoes and put them back on if you took them off. And you begin to walk back on your path, away from the sand and the ocean, on your way to the space at home where you can get some rest and some sleep. You know that you're going to keep this gratitude in your heart and remember your blessings, especially when life may feel a little bit difficult or it's hard to remember. You can put yourself back in that scene and remember the blessings and gratitude that you had in that moment. Continue to walk on your path, and when you come back to the beginning, please open your eyes and come back here with me. So tonight was the first night of our series on the Ed Show TV about reducing anxiety and improving our ability to relax and find some peace, improve sleep and wellness. I'm so happy that you joined us tonight. We went over a little bit about the vagus nerve. We talked about using essential oils. We talked about creating a ritual for yourself so that as you perform the same thing each night, your mind and your body knows that you are preparing for bedtime, preparing to relax and relax your mind. And we also talked about getting into your body and reducing the mental chatter. We did a total body relaxation and a meditation. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. Tomorrow night I'll be back at the same time because it's the weekend. People are kind of home a little later, getting ready for bed. So it'll be 11 o'clock Central and midnight on the East Coast. And there's a couple of messages here. Hi. And Sonia says also she's feeling relaxed. You're most welcome. I hope you'll join me again. We'll do something different each night so that you can find your own path to reducing stress and finding some relaxation. And I'm Wendy Lovedge. I'm so glad you're here with me tonight. Have a beautiful night, everyone. Get some rest. Bye. Let's see, how do I end this? All right.